Okay. Hey, this is Goddess Dale 4444. Let's see what comes up with unknown situation. Let's see what's coming up with them. Okay, this is a general reading. General reading. Okay.
Well, the drainage basin out there, Springfield, Missouri, certainly getting filled up quickly as we've had some pretty heavy downpours. Those heavy showers and rounds of rain are going to continue to work their way.
I'm going to say this is for the chosen.
The next couple of days out through portions of the plain states as well, as we're going to be tracking
for my newcomers.
Some severe. And the
it could be for non-newcomers too. Okay, I have the hidden power. You have more power than you think.
Their way across the region, including the chance for a few more showers.
When you have power with God.
So, getting into the forecast, we did have upwards of 5 inches of rain in Dora, Missouri. Excuse me, in the last 24 hours.
Heart of the Lord.
2 inches of rainfall. Need more rain here in Denver.
Facing challenges and achieving greatness.
We did have a lot of hail reports, but those have turned into flooding reports across Missouri, damaging winds down into portions of Oklahoma, and that big complex.
So you have the power to achieve greatness, y'all.
Round of storms to get fired up late tonight and move their way across the region in a similar fashion, creating another chance for flooding issues.
Okay, it's turning in your favor. Fortune is almost turning. I mean, fortunes are always turning. Size the opportunity to change the future.
Storms rolling off the mountains in Wyoming, creating some heavy.
The ball is in your court.
This big complex of showers and storms overnight. Another MCS. Rolla, Poplar Bluff, seeing the heavy showers and storms, some severe weather possible. Salina over to Nevada with heavy downpours up towards I-80 and Lincoln over to Des Moines in those overnight hours. Look at that big complex as the sun comes up on your Sunday morning. Very heavy rain across Missouri, including up to St. Louis. We'll have a few more isolated showers through Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening before we get another round of overnight storms. Wichita, Nevada, Springfield, once again getting another round of rain, with these showers lifting slightly farther to the north into Monday afternoon and Monday evening. Additional rain cuts out 2 to 5 inches. Poplar Bluff up to Rolla, Nevada, down to the Springfield area. We'll have pockets of 2 to 6 inches of rain. So we do have a level 2 flood threat today for the areas in dark green. A level 3 flooding threat tomorrow for areas in dark green.
Unknown horizon.
Springfield, Missouri. The Springfield temperatures in the 70s down to the 60s. As you go farther north and west, the temperatures get even cooler. Kearney, a high of 57.
Hope and possibilities.
And unfortunately, Kansas City, this is not the greatest forecast for your long weekend. Things do dry out toward the middle of the week, so hopefully you have more.
Yes, I just got through eating a turkey sandwich.
62 today, average is 74. We're staying cool, especially across the western plains. Minneapolis below average as well at 67, even in the 50s up there in Duluth. The temperatures will warm up heading through Memorial Day with a little bit more sunshine in the upper Midwest, where we see a few more rounds of showers out here across Nebraska through the rest of the day. A few popcorn showers out there in northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin. Okay, we'll have these big complexes of showers working their way east through Nebraska overnight, as well as into portions of Iowa. Mostly along and south of I-80, but we'll have some showers north as well. And Rapid City, unfortunately, you're still dealing with some of that rainfall as we get into your Sunday afternoon.
A quarter of a turkey sandwich.
Clear to the Midwest to start your Memorial
Day Monday.
The last part of the turkey showers sandwich. Are all west of I-29, but we do have some heavy downpours working their way through that area into the afternoon and evening. So Wisconsin, northern Minnesota looking good.
I make them hungry around
to the south and west do see some showers.
Okay.
Tomorrow, about a 30% chance for the showers through Monday.
Sky City.
40%. And then warming up toward the end of the week with drier conditions.
The Sky City of your dreams is waiting to be explored.
A couple of pop-up showers out towards the north woods of Wisconsin. We get a brief round of rain overnight to early Sunday, mostly south of I-80, and just a few pop-up showers out there in eastern Michigan to the afternoon. Monday
All
looking
right.
pretty good. Nice
Like I
Memorial Day
said, this is
around
for the
great
newcomers.
Let's send things down to Oklahoma City.
More,
In
yeah,
Oklahoma,
this is
look at all that
mainly
frequent
more
lightning that's happening
for the
overnight.
newcomers.
These storms going to be energetic as we head throughout the afternoon.
And they're
as
healing.
well, and then we rinse and
Some of
repeat
you
it.
are healing,
Another round of
healers,
storms that are really
herbal
over
healers,
areas. We have that multi-day severe
healing
weather
prophecy,
threat, all kinds of severe weather possible. And once we get the
transfiguration.
training thunderstorms, flooding can also be possible as well. Wind
Ouch.
gusts, that was a problem early this morning. 77 mile per hour wind gusts in Ada, Oklahoma.
This is
as
your
we continue
destiny.
on, Oklahoma City over towards
That's the
Lubbock,
key to you.
Little
You
Rock,
have the
Jackson,
key to your
Birmingham,
destiny.
and very widespread over the next 3 days. So your holiday weekend,
It's in your hands. You have it in your hands.
because you're going to
Like
need it
these
today.
tarot
Oklahoma City, we
cards,
saw storms roll
I have
through,
the
but you're not
key
done. Just
to
because
my
those storms roll
destiny.
through
This
morning,
is
we
my
still have the wind and hail
destiny.
potential as we head throughout the afternoon, and the potential
Let me give
to
you
see
another
some
example.
very large hail,
Like
with
painting.
2 inches or greater across this region.
The key is your
Take a look at
painting,
where
singing.
that heightened
Your
risk,
voice is
5%,
the key.
Tulsa,
Acting.
Oklahoma,
Your
5% of
acting
chances
is
to
the
some
key
vegetation
to your
across the region.
destiny.
Areas of low pressure.
You
that
deal
low
with
pressure
herbs,
center
you
produces a storm
jewelry
along
making.
this area. Back
That's your
towards
key to your
Memphis with
destiny.
that system that moved
Y'all
through
know what I'm
Oklahoma.
talking about.
But once again, as we get into those
That's the
evening
key
hours,
to
we
your
see more showers,
destiny.
more thunderstorms start to
You
pile up
have
as
the
we push
key
towards
to
that
your
8 a.m. hour.
destiny.
And then take a look at
Windows
Sunday and
of
We're still
dreams.
going to see stronger
Discover
storms.
the
And so
mysteries
for Dallas
that
as
lurk
well,
in your
6,
dream.
7,
In
8, all the
dreams.
way until 6 o'clock at night. So rounds and rounds of rain are going to be seen across these areas. Here's a look at Sunday, and then
Eye
here's a
of
look at Monday, a
darkness.
little bit further down towards Dallas.
Stay on
Look at
alert
that,
in the
10 to 30 inches
darkness
of
of the
rainfall.
night
Now, these are more
to
concerning areas.
discover
Vegas
hidden
getting over
truths.
7 inches of rain, and a lot of these areas, the rainfall rates coming down. We've already seen it early this morning. 1 to 2 inches per
The
hour.
gift
We've had
of
moderate
darkness.
Which is level 3 out of 4.
There
As we
are
get into
gifts
Sunday
in
and
the
head into Monday,
darkness
back into brightness
discovered
with potential for flash flooding for
to
Dallas, all the way
discover
to
the
Sonoma
treasure
and
within.
Jackson. 97 degrees
Some
in
of you
Dallas.
have gifts that
Abilene,
you don't even know
101.
about.
We get a break for Dallas today, tomorrow.
Yes,
Mainly
some of
Monday,
you have gifts
Sunday
that
night,
you
heading
don't
into
even know
Monday. That's
about,
going to be the next biggest
and
threat. But just try to stay
including
cool in
me.
Dallas the best way you can.
I'm trying to,
Now back towards
I'm
the Big Bend
trying to
region,
figure it
of
out.
course, with that
Trying
moisture
to
and
figure all
the
that out.
drier air back towards the west.
I'll
We're
get
gonna
to
see
them.
storms fire up
Okay.
along the dry line as we head into
The
the rest of the day
fountain
and
of
Sunday. So
light.
we have a very stormy forecast.
Draw
For more
strength
information, you can always head
and
over to
renew from
weathernationtv.com.
within. All right. Now, maybe I should.
Little things that add up to something.
Okay, you are the universe.
Intel inside.
You are the universe.
Wins that change the game for everyone.
Endless
There's a
universe.
reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of
Explore
America.
uncharted territory and discover new possibilities within yourself. You are the universe.
Dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Well-qualified buyers
Wow.
get 9% APR for 60 months on all Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $4,350 total value on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get $4,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Tree of wisdom. Grow to be a better person by taking knowledge from the tree of wisdom. The winds of destiny. Moving with the winds to pursue greater possibilities. All right. Hidden power. Okay. Let me see what. Okay, who has the hidden power? What do I need to know? What do they need to know? And all that. Okay. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Okay, the hidden power. You have more power than you think. One more shuffle.
Well, heavy rain is turning into some runoff out there. Conway, Arkansas, the water level's already approaching that overpass, that little bridge in Conway. We've been tracking some intense showers throughout the morning hours, upwards of 2.5 to 5 inches of rain in just the last 24 hours across portions of Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, and Tennessee. Those areas are expected to see several more rounds of rain before this system finally begins to move out of the area.
Sign out here on the board, you have more power than you think, Virgo.
Flood watches are in effect from Nevada, Missouri to Rolla.
Virgo may be going into retreat
Tulsa, Fayetteville, Fort Smith up to Joplin.
After they hit it.
These areas are expected to see another 2 to 6 inches of rain on top of the 2 to 5 inches of rain that already came down in the last 24 hours. Our morning complex of storms will continue to work its way to the south and east. Another round or two of storms expected through the afternoon before we get this big complex, another NCS, to dive its way across Missouri into portions of the Mid-South in the overnight hours. So as we get Sunday started, still have some heavy rain across southern portions of Missouri, out into West Tennessee. And guess what? We got another round of showers still on the way through Sunday evening. Another big complex of showers and storms pushing its way to the east across northern Arkansas, northern Oklahoma, into portions of southern Missouri, where the rainfall totals continue to pile up there. And even then, we're not done with the showers and storms just yet. As we get into the Monday
this Virgo
finally begins to move
feel
with another final round of showers.
This Virgo either feel bound to something,
this orange area and the red locations 3 to 5,
or
6,
is
even
bound
7 inches
to
of rain, not out of the question.
something.
And again, that comes after this morning's round of
But
storms.
you
So
have
when we're talking about flash flooding,
more
that is
power
flooding
than
that
you
develops
think.
very quickly, usually in low-lying areas, can be very dangerous, though. Can float
You
vehicles,
are
moving
an
downstream,
earth
carrying away
angel.
people, cars, and in the worst cases,
All you
sometimes
need
homes.
to
And
do
Memphis,
is
Mountain Home, up
ask
to around the
God
Tulsa
to
area,
help
level
you
2
out
flood risk
of
today. That level 2
whatever
flood risk stretches
it
from
is
Memphis to
that's
Oklahoma City
trapping you,
tomorrow.
making you
We also
feel
have an
trapped.
elevated risk, a level 3 threat out there from Springfield to Tulsa.
Page of Cups.
Another level 2 threat on Monday for the Memphis area once again, but this time including
You're
the Dallas-Fort Worth
in your
metroplex. So there's that heightened risk. I want you to make sure you're staying weather
feelings
aware in
about
these areas
that.
from Joplin to Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and Tulsa. Tomorrow, that's where we have our
Nine
best
to
chance
ones,
for significant flash flooding, meaning we might even need some water rescue.
You have come to a fucking battle.
So make sure you're staying weather aware. Be extra careful.
Your ass
This is our
been
high-res model showing us these widespread pockets
through. Your ass been through
6 to 7
something.
inches of additional rain still on the way. All right, let's
I
move
have
down.
Ace of
We'll
Cups.
get you guys to Greene County, Tennessee. This is a bridge that just opened over the Nolechuck River that was washed away by Helene 8 months ago.
Ooh,
yes, that's right.
you're a very kind-hearted
By
person.
Helene 8 months ago. We're going to continue to
Whether you're a male or
watch
female,
as
you're a
we,
kind-hearted
get together
person.
And get ready for this hurricane season. Hurricane Prep Week is starting the 26th through June 21st, something that we are going to continue to track. And unfortunately, over the past at least a year or so,
That's
with
what
last
crowns
year's hurricane
you.
season, it was a really big one, and we're going to continue to watch out for the forecast, especially
People
when it
just
comes
fucked
to
all
not
over you,
only
huh?
the Atlantic hurricane season.
I can
but over on the
understand,
Eastern
but there
Pacific
is a
as
new
well.
beginning
Let's
for
go
you.
ahead and take a look at what we have in the forecast so far.
What
We
else do I
potentially
need to
see
know?
something getting its act together, maybe even a hurricane as we head into next week. But we're going to keep our eyes out on this.
There
It's
is
something that
happy
we are going to
news
continue
coming.
to watch. As far as the tropical names go, for the
You
eastern
feel snowbound, but there is
Now,
happy
Alabama,
news
we
coming.
have a Barbara across the region, so that's something that we're going to continue to watch. But as far as the Atlantic hurricane season goes, once again, we want to get you
Happy
prepared.
news
So our
coming.
hurricane prep is going to
Maybe
be May
you're
26th
wanting
through
to
June
hear some
1st,
happy
and that's
news.
something that we're going to track.
Don't
Our
worry
very
about it.
own
You're going to get it.
meteorologist,
You're going to
Tracy
get that happy
Ickney, was
news
able to go
that
down
you've
to
been
the hurricane
wanting.
conference. Here's what she has to say.
Like I said, you have come
2025
through a
hurricane
battle.
season begins. The messaging
Because
from
none of
emergency managers,
ones
scientists, and volunteers
in the other
remains
deck,
clear.
the
Prepare
guy have a
early and
bandage
heed every warning.
on
This
their
comes
head.
after an intense
The
2024
guy or the
hurricane season where the
female
Gulf Coast had
have a
5
bandage
hurricane
on their
landfalls.
head.
Now, 3 of those landfalls impacted the state of Florida.
You
The 2
may
major
have
hurricanes
struggled
impacting
at
the state
work
of
or
Florida just
whatever.
13 days apart.
Okay,
At the Governor's Hurricane
you're
Conference in
listening
West
to your
Palm Beach, more than
intuition.
300 hours of training and workshops
You're
brought together first
intuitive.
responders, public safety officials,
You may
and
be
volunteers
listening to,
to
and
sharpen
you're listening
strategies
to your
and strengthen
intuition.
coordination. Forecasting
Or
experts
you
are
need
also
to listen
keeping
to your
close watch.
intuition.
So we always stress that our seasonal forecasts are an informational tool.
There
They're not a
is
preparedness tool. We
rewards
stress everybody
coming
needs to be prepared. The same for every hurricane season.
that
But with
you
that being
can't
said,
see.
in general, busier hurricane seasons have more landfalling hurricanes.
New modeling tools, enhanced satellite data, and even AI-driven forecasts are improving how early and accurately we can
3
predict
of
these storms.
Wands.
But still, timing
You
matters.
are
The biggest takeaway
exploring.
from this year's conference: don't wait, make your plan, know your
You
zone,
want to
and stay
explore
informed.
more.
I will call an evacuation and err on the side of caution and explain that, and nothing happens, and explain that it's a life safety issue rather than stand in front of you and say why 300 people died because we didn't make the decision.
Your
take
third
that personally
eye is open.
Because my job, the buck stops here. I am responsible for the life safety of everyone in my counties. People died.
Your third eye is
Hurricane
open.
Ian said to evacuate. And it wasn't because they weren't warned, but it was because
You gonna
I
be
rode
jumping
through a
over the
storm.
moon,
or
child.
they made a fail.
You gonna be jumping over that
The storm
moon.
was actually 15 miles.
You gonna be jumping over the moon.
We don't make these decisions lightly. We don't want people
You
to
have
die.
balanced your
And don't
dark
forget, Weather
side
Nation's Hurricane
with your light
Preparedness Week
side.
kicks off May 26th with tips and resources of how to keep you safe this hurricane season.
But you still feel like you're bound. But like I said, there is a new beginning. There is happy news
I
coming.
have absolutely
Wow, all of these?
anything here my heart desires.
All right, they said all of these. Things is turning in your favor now.
The only thing I have any power over is the
Your
dark.
destiny.
It's there and waits on me. There we are. But that's okay. I
A
can always
6 of
escape this
Pentacles.
canvas and create any illusion.
So I'm feeling like you're going to get your soulmate, child.
Comes right out. Like that. Like that.
You're protecting yourself by not being so impulsive.
I have never,
Yeah.
ever in my life
You're
experienced
starting a
anything
new
like this.
cycle in your life.
4 men trying to
Now,
catch
this does not have to be only for Virgo. It could be any sign, okay? Virgo just happened to be out here. Come out first. Your beauty. This is the Empress. Empress. Empress, stop worrying.
It sucks to lose.
Stop worrying, Empress. Your king is a coming. Okay? Okay?
What that feels like.
Your king coming.
Good luck, son.
Him coming. Him on him way. Him on him way.
Yes, I do. All I do is win.
Yeah. Divine is working. Your team is working. Your team is working. You gonna be happy. happy. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be together. You're gonna be together. Yeah. Yeah. The Emperor is gonna close it out. Emperor gonna close it out. Yeah. 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 It's happening. It's happening. And just, so, like I said, this could be any sign. It does not only have to be for Virgo. So Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces. Yeah, all them is all them and them.
Looks like got some wetsuits or dry suits on. Doesn't mean you're good at surfing though.
Okay, let me get something else.
Looks like a lot of fun out
On
there. You're gonna want to spend
y'all.
more time on the water here.
You got the power within.
You have to be careful as well. Some thunderstorms
You got the divine, got your back.
Across portions of the northwest. Today, thunderstorm threat is mostly east of Idaho, though out into Wyoming and Montana, where you see that yellow color. We're going to talk about those strong storms, but we'll have a few more storms popping up farther to the west, in between Idaho and Washington State into Memorial Day.
What
a couple of hail reports last
this?
night had some big hail come off of the cells that were firing up in eastern Wyoming, working their way east. Those storms turned into this big complex overnight, and we still have more moisture riding its way up into Wyoming around the upper level energy here, and that's going to lead to strong storm development once again as we get into the afternoon hours. Areas of mostly southeastern Wyoming, though this threat has been expanded nearly all the way back to Lander and Riverton, kind of toward the bottom end of the Bighorn Mountains. So if you're in southeastern Wyoming, central Wyoming, a heads up this afternoon, we could see the chance for big hail once again, some strong wind gusts, and even a tornado or two, not out of the question. Scattered showers and thunderstorms up near the Bighorns over to the Black Hills as we go through the mid-morning hours today, with those thunderstorms gaining some energy into the early afternoon, possibly turning severe to those mid-afternoon hours as we look out from around Lander and Casper down to Cheyenne. Chance for some strong storms there. Well, up in Montana, storms are firing up out there near Billings and Miles City.
Y'all got unconditional love.
Lingering showers tonight around
And you're loving yourself. You're loving on yourself.
The Black Hills, unfortunately,
You're also sending your person love.
Still on the way. So if you're heading out to, say, Devil's Tower, back
and
over to Rapid
love
City,
calls.
south on I-80 as we get
Love
into the Sunday afternoon time
call.
we'll have some showers and storms around once again, with that rainfall still continuing to come down as we get another round of moisture into Monday afternoon.
Some of them,
From
they
areas of the
chasing
Bitterroots
after
back
you.
out to Yellowstone National Park, and then all the way
They
down
chasing
to Rock
after
Springs
you.
in southwestern Wyoming. So our
You
expecting
see
quite
my
a bit of rainfall,
unicorn.
mostly today and tomorrow for eastern Wyoming, over an inch or two possible, isolated
Yep.
flooding.
But anyway,
Cheyenne temperatures staying really cool through the holiday weekend in the 50s, along with Rapid City. But back to the west, a lot of 70s, even 80s out there for areas like Billings, Missoula, and Twin Falls. Cheyenne, got a rainy forecast moving forward here, and a cool forecast as well.
you are. Some of you are healing from a broken heart. You know what? Also, some of you
on the way, isolated thunderstorms not out of the question, but not
carrying that poker
high, but
face.
78 degrees for your Monday. Pendleton 82 today, Boise 81.
Your heart is
a warm
broken.
and dry start to the holiday weekend across the Pacific Northwest,
From
across the interior. Into
your
Idaho,
last
Boise, though,
connection.
warming up tomorrow. You're going to want to spend more time on that wave. Probably
And
fall
you
off
gotta-
on purpose to cool down. 88 degrees there, 75 in
And-
Portland.
and
but we're going to see
you
the heat build in toward the middle and
carrying
end
the
of the week across
broken-
the Northwest.
No, that's not
As
you.
well for these areas in light green, from Bend and Medford, basically
Your
east of
karmic
Cascades, out through the Bitterroots, and
is
push a little bit further
broken-hearted.
east and north into Monday to
And
Spokane
carrying a
Burns.
poker
No
face
showers
like it
expected
doesn't
today
bother
across the
them.
region, so get out and enjoy.
Yes,
Beautiful
it
Saturday, Sunday
do.
as well, looking mostly dry until the afternoon. Kennewick down to Burns. We get
It's
some
time
pop-up
for the
showers,
asses
and
to heal.
possibly some small hail. Wouldn't be surprised to see a small outlook for severe weather issued. And
They
heading
ain't
into
nothing
Monday
but a
afternoon,
damn
things get mostly
snake.
dry out towards the Cascades, but still have some showers and storms
Yeah.
up through the Bitterroots once again.
So
Boise,
your
hot
person
start to
is
the week or
chasing
end of the
after
weekend,
you.
with even warmer temperatures by the
Your
end of the week in the
karmic-
90s. Portland, same thing, 92
Your
on
karmic
Wednesday.
is chasing
Down to the
after you.
southwest, Get Carson, Colorado.
But
What a
you're
beautiful
on the
tornado out
rise.
here towards the evening hours
You're on the
Friday.
rise
Take a look at
for your
that.
divine
It's
counterpart.
absolutely
Yep.
stunning. I can say that because it looks
Yep.
like it's out in the open field, not bothering anybody.
Divine
Now, this is
Emperor,
Cape
Emperor,
Carson, Colorado.
Emperor,
We're gonna
Empress.
continue to watch for
Yeah.
severe
Y'all got
thunderstorms possible
passion for
again
each
today
other.
across the Centennial
That's
State.
right.
So we can have a storm
Go
moving
ahead
down
on and work
ahead.
with that.
Drier down towards the
Yeah.
desert southwest with
Y'all
above average
interested in
temperatures.
each
So
other.
dry that it's
Y'all
not just
ain't
fire weather
interested
concerns. We'll get
in
into
this
those details, but in the past 24
snake
hours,
over
we took a
here.
look at the tornado,
Nope.
all the hail reports coming out of this area. We did see hail
No, you're
over
not.
3 inches in size. We could potentially see that again
And
today.
they sitting
Different colors
around
brings
with
down
their
towards
mouths
Cleveland
all
and probably
poked
the
out
Denver
and
metro
shit,
once again on Sunday. Now we do have potential to see
waiting for your call, waiting for your texts and your emails and all that.
Early this morning. Maybe there'll be some breaks in the clouds.
What? Dad's gonna be waiting. Y'all say Dad's gonna be waiting, don't y'all?
Rainfall from Salt Lake City down towards Richfield and also
They're gonna be
ice
some
winds
waiting
begin
ass
to continue on
motherfuckers.
Sunday. This time looking a little bit heavier over the
Okay, let me. I like talking shit now. You know, I like playing with y'all.
Flakes not ruled out, but we could see some areas that get over 2
Oh.
inches of rainfall.
What is that? Wait a minute, hold up.
Today, 74, not too bad in Denver, but we're going to be dropping those
Where-
temperatures
okay.
to the 60s. And both
There
Colorado
is
Springs and
a,
Denver, back towards Salt Lake City. We're going to be warming
tarot
up into the
reader,
80s,
right?
So it's going to be
On
very
here
warm
on
over the next
YouTube.
several days if
I
we
love
closer
her.
out towards the west.
I
Rainfall
love
forecast all the way
her.
until next Friday, so it's going to be stormy.
She
across
white
the
girl,
Centennial
but
State.
her act like she her black.
That too, to the city all the way down towards Silver City.
But it don't
including
care.
Albuquerque
I
and
don't
El Paso. We got
care
elevated fire
what
risk for
color
today.
she
Getting it
is.
further down towards the
But
south for
I
tomorrow.
love her.
Nonetheless, we're going to
I
see those
love
winds
her.
gusting
Let
anywhere
me see,
between
where is she at?
15 to maybe 25, 30 miles per hour.
I
across
think
this
her
region with some very, very
name
warm
is
temperatures.
Heaven
Very dry
something.
conditions as we have some exceptional drought out there, which is the highest level you can get to. We're going to keep those warmer temperatures
She
around as we
been-
head into the next several days. So just a heads up.
She been talking smack.
71 for tomorrow. So you're right where you need to be until you start to warm up near 80 by the middle of next week. 93 degrees in Lake
Y'all,
Havasu
this
City,
girl
70
had me
degrees
in here
areas
screaming
like
to the
Los
top of my
Angeles,
voice.
Las Vegas. You're gonna
Here
definitely
she
wanna
go.
get in that pool, and usually Memorial Day
Her
is the unofficial
name
start to summer
is
season, so it's roughly around that time.
Heavenly-
Sticking around with us, we're going to be talking about
Heavenly
rounds and severe
Heathen
weather,
Tarot.
unfortunately.
I love her. She had me cracking up. And I love Shabby Zane. Yes, ma'am. And No Cut Cards Tarot. I love them. I love them. They be girl. But anyway, let's get back to it. Okay. Your karmic feel like you backstabbed them. Who gives a fuck? Don't nobody give a fuck. They backstabbed y'all, didn't they? When they used you up until they couldn't use you up no more, they backstabbed you. Did they give a fuck? Nope. Yeah. They need to take that motherfucking mask off. Now they want to rebuild with you. Y'all telling them, kiss my ass. I'm served. Kiss my ass. That's what y'all telling them. I would too. But see, that's why I ain't got nobody. I mean, I have my divine masculine, But before him, I said, fuck y'all motherfuckers. I don't need y'all. They wasn't doing nothing for me. Okay? They wasn't doing a damn thing for me. But siphoning my energy, they wasn't getting that no more. I found that out when I got pregnant and I ended up losing my baby. That's when I said, no, 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 no. No more. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness, attraction, return. Yeah, they may be blowing kisses at you. But what's in that balloon? Nothing but air.
Ooh, yikes. Got some power lines leaning on the side.
Y'all don't even want that.
Oklahoma. Definitely had strong winds roll through the area this morning, courtesy of the...
Y'all want that unconditional love.
Corner of your screen, that MCS.
The unconditional love.
Thunderstorm warnings and flash flood warnings.
Yes, and that was a powerful storm.
Well, if you with your person, maybe they blowing sweet maybe they're saying sweet nothings to you. Not sweet nothings. It's not sweet nothings when it comes from your divine counterpart.
So we'll track those storms into the south.
They're returning your love.
I want to talk about the plain states as we do have a level 2 risk that continues. More MCS is on the way. So let's get into those forecast details about Oklahoma,
for some of y'all,
Arkansas,
your karmic. For some of y'all, if y'all still together or in a connection or however, they know how to turn on that charm to get you back. And damn, you know what I just got?
MCS mesoscale convective system.
They even sacrificed a snake
into the mid-south and the south
to call y'all back in.
Area low pressure isn't moving a whole lot. In
Well,
fact, we get a new low
damn.
out of the four corners. That's going to increase wind shear once again.
Oh Lord, why did I have to see that? God.
We're gonna have more
My
severe
God.
weather on the way
Why y'all have to take me there? Ooh. And to get that engagement ring.
In fact, the energy is going to be increasing.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Short-term model runs have really
That's just what I got.
the energy this afternoon and evening north of I-40.
If they didn't sacrifice a snake, they sacrificed something to get that ring,
possibly some
to get you to commit to them,
risk at the moment.
thinking that that's going to work.
But we are going to see that chance for additional strong storms later in the day today near the warm front.
They did this to SoulMate.
Late in the day, these are the storms that are really concerning.
And guess what? Guess what y'all say?
Cells that are kind of by themselves.
Guess what y'all say, SoulMates?
Energy on those could be putting down some
not
hailstones
today.
Tornado or two. As we go through the overnight hours, additional storms fire up and work their way to the south and east.
All right.
Into Sunday afternoon, we get a new round of storms to pop up.
They trying to seduce y'all back in.
With those storms forming, a new MCS, a new big complex of storms.
But
for those evening and overnight hours. We're going to see multiple rounds of these storms go through.
Got the power.
Dallas down to Waco.
More power than you think.
Into the afternoon, a new round of storms fires up from Memphis to Shreveport and back through West Texas, where we see those storms congealing and pushing east through the evening hours.
So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Covering much of the plain states. We'll see the isolated tornado threat on Sunday as well from Oklahoma City down to around
y'all have a nice day.
For the Dallas
rest of the day.
It's a term you're going to want to become familiar with as we get the summer months as they become much more common. Meteorologist Jesse Kelly.
MCS, a common summertime
resonates with some of you, if not all of you, okay? And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. Bye.